Hello everyone and welcome back to Cities by Steven. You're talking to Steven. Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, please hit that subscribe button, get that bell notification on so you don't miss out on the next episode of Brockton County in Ontario themed city. And make sure to hit the like button too. The like button helps the channel a lot. Welcome back. Last episode we built a pretty cool interchange. Oh, here it is. Look at that. That's really convenient. Yeah, this connects our main highway with our airport. It's a pretty cool little build. It's a really cool interchange. That's a windmill interchange. And in today's episode, we're going to kind of continue that theme of building interchanges out by the airport, connecting our road infrastructure together to improve kind of flow through the airport area. And, you know, it's probably going to go beyond this episode because there's just so much infrastructure we need to build. But we'll save that for a future video because there is going to, well, the extra stuff because we're going to be working on it today. Today we're going to be building at least 3 interchanges. And I'm going to be talking through them, I believe. And then Monday's video, is going to be that transit video that I've been talking about for a little while. You know, just this week's videos kind of got pushed together a little bit, so that's why, but that's okay. The transit video is going to be relatively about, it's going to be about, oh, here we are again at the windmill interchange. So we've been building lots of major transit. This is going to be more about the supporting transit for that new major transit, so like buses and trams towards the metro and rail. So let's hop out and start building these interchanges. So last episode we built this one right here. It's a pretty cool interchange and it flows pretty well into here, but in today's video what we're going to do is we're going to cut off this from happening, clogging up our entire network here. And we're going to make a dedicated bus interchange right here. It's just going to be for buses coming in and out, so we're going to pretty much force them into the 401 corridor. And if they want to go that way, they can, but they'll be using the outside lanes to do that this time instead of clogging up the inside lanes. And then this is going to be probably a future video. So again, over here, and then we're going to be working on this, which is the entrance to our expressway system. I'm not sure we're actually going to connect the expressway to the highway itself. I think we're going to get an interchange right here, and then the collector and the interchange are going to connect, and then we'll be able to kind of flow into this area here. And then we're going to revise how this road is going to connect up with this highway, and then this one over here. If we have time, I'm going to drag this metro trench. We're going to just take it a bit more north. We're going to get a stop right here, and then connect up. But if we're not able to do that, that's fine to do for the transit video on Monday. So, what are we doing over here? Well, I've already kind of done a bit of work over this way. What we're doing is we're going to build an underpass highway connection. So instead of going over like we are doing over here, so you know the cars go over and down, we're just going to go under and up. So I've already done a bit of work over here, and then we've taken this 4-lane highway all the way over to here, which we're not going to touch this for a little while until you know, we start building it this way, because we will. So all right, let's dive out over here and let's get going on a bit of a underpass trumpet interchange kind of deal. So we have a 3-lane connection over here. I was just using that that pre-built interchange as an example for myself. And then we're going to take a 2-lane highway. So we have a 3-lane. We're going to take this 2-lane about right here. Yeah, that works. And then we're going to take a single-lane highway. So it's just basically an on-ramp. We're going to take that to the same length over this way. Okay, so we're going to flip this around. There we go. It's a bit funky still with the terrain here, but we'll smooth it all out after, probably, because we're also going to be tweaking things. So let's get the on-ramp onto the, is that eastbound? Yeah, it's the eastbound Harvey Road highway. I don't know the highway number that we have for this one, but it's Harvey Road. It's been Harvey Road since the beginning. Okay, so let's just make this a bit of a smoother exit. Yeah, that works. Okay, and we'll come back and we'll do the lane connectors after. But something we should probably do right now is the slope. So we'll slope it right down to here, 4.1%. That's pretty high. So I think what we might do here is just try and level that part out a little bit better. Yeah, that's pretty good. And since we're doing this, we might as well just get the lane connectors in too. So I always like doing lane connectors when you are connecting on. And this is a bit different. We're going to change up this road later on. So I guess I didn't really need to do that. Never mind. Okay, so now we've got this part down. Let's look at getting the connection from this part over into here. So we're starting at the bottom, or I guess the top of the interchange. And we're going to do something a bit different because we're looking at priority lanes, and we're going to be taking a 2-lane off ramp here, right into here. So let's try and get this a bit smoother. Right into there. Yeah, it's not the best, but you know, we can always work it out. We'll have to use node controller to fix that one a little bit better. Okay, so as we're looking at this, this is pretty steep. So I think what we're going to need to do is look at completing this section next. So we're going to take this 3-lane road. It's a road, but we're treating it like a highway. So we're just going to take that. We're going to use our node controller here. We're going to make this a middle node. So it's going to remove any funkiness, and then we're going to go into traffic president and remove that crosswalk. So pretty much what we're doing is we're allowing for the express lane and the collector to begin together right here. Oh, is this a traffic light? Okay, I'm pretty sure that's new. I think I made that mistake when I was detailing this up off camera between last episode and this episode. So, you know, they come into 3 lanes here, and then we're going to have 1 lane continue on, and then 2 lanes go off. So we're expecting a lot of people to use this on-ramp here, and not as many go through here. So that's why we're kind of doing this. So let's make that connection now. We're going to go into highway, and we're going to use national road. Whoops, forgot to make that elevated. Right through here. And then we have a little bit over here as well. We should probably actually take that node out. There we go. And then let's make this ground level. Holy cow. Get out of here. Ground level. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. We'll work on the nodes afterwards. All right, so we got that in place. We got that. So now we're going to make the loop connection. So I guess I'll pause while I do this. So again, we're looking at priority and expected demand. So we're expecting lots of people wanting to go from this interchange and this highway onto the express system, because the express system goes right downtown. All right, so we're going to make a bit of a swooping connection up right over here. We're going to connect pretty much right. I'm hoping right in the middle here, but we'll see about that. Perhaps we should look at getting this connection in first then. Yeah, perhaps so. Okay, this is actually not going to stay. Sorry about this. But, you know, it's good to kind of talk through an interchange while you're doing it, right? So let's go with the asymmetrical one. Yeah, I think this is how we need to do it. I was overthinking it before. There we go. And then we're going to get a bit of an off-ramp. Sorry, I'm just looking at my little notes here. Yep, okay, so we're going to take this. And then right about here, I guess, we need to branch it off. So perhaps I went a bit too far. So right about here, maybe we connect out. And then we'll just swing around and connect up. All right, so let's go back to this one-way road right through here. Yeah, there's going to need to be a lot of node controller work on this interchange. All right, let's just try and make this as smooth as possible. Now, we could have used the network multi-tool connector for this, but we're pretty much taking the same amount of time. And now we get to kind of control how it looks. So let's take our sloping tool though, and we'll go slope. What the? Oh darn, I thought I clicked the slope. But I clicked the remove node button. Silly Steven. Okay, let's make that clean. There we go. And did I get it? Yes, I did. Okay, so we're gonna go from here to here, slope it 4.5%. That's pretty steep. Perhaps we can add in a node right here, and then we'll go back to a line, and we'll go from here to here, and we'll see 3.8. That's a bit better. Okay, and we'll smooth everything out afterwards. So I guess we can probably bring these a bit closer together. So let's actually bring this one over and this one over, and we'll do the same thing over here. And then I'll look at tweaking this again. Okay, there we go. Oh, I don't know if you guys can hear that on the microphone. This giant helicopter just went overhead. It was like shaking my house. So let's now connect up through here. What the? What the heck happened there? Went into tunnel mode apparently. Okay, weird. We don't really need to be elevated actually, it can just be ground level. We'll go freeform. Okay. Holy cow, what's happening here? Why is it doing that? It's so weird. Okay, maybe let's try something a bit different then. Let's try connecting out. Alrighty, and then we're just gonna flip this around. And then now let's try using the make connection tool. So we'll go from here to here, and then from that node to that node. All right, and then we'll just use this to swing it out. That's pretty good. And we'll just need to smooth out that connection over there. So we'll just do that, and then just hold Alt on move it, and it should reconnect a bit better. There we go. And then I actually want to bring this one in a bit closer because I think we're kind of looking for it to look like it's kind of using this to say that, sorry, the same supports. Holy cow. Same support. So there we go. Holy cow. I'm trying to say that a couple times fast. All right, and then we need this to be on a much better angle for connection. So that is why we're kind of still playing around with it. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we are going to upgrade this one to the one with sound barriers to kind of make it seem, whoops, like it looks like that one. Okay, so we'll have the sound barriers up to about here, and then it can't exactly have that otherwise. So now we have one lane going into three. So this is a bit tricky because we're kind of mixing assets here. So we've two lanes coming in through here, and then they go off one and one, perfect. But then we need three lanes on one side, but we only need one lane on this side. So maybe we have that road over here. 3 lane plus 1, yeah we do, but I prefer if it's a larger road. 3 lane plus 2. Yeah. Doesn't look... Oh. Aha, okay, perfect. Alright, so it looks like we have a bit of a node issue here, so I wonder if I can just use the delete node button. Yep, perfect. Oh no. That's okay. Let's get out of here. And we'll upgrade that. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna need to realign that node with move it though. That's okay. And then we also need to take out the crosswalks, but you know, kind of knew that already. So we have these two lanes. Let's try to make it a bit stronger of a turn connection. So here we go. We're turning, or pretty much coming in at the same angle as the road here. Okay, let's just use the node controller on this one, and we'll square the node. Bring this one way back. Bring this one way back. And holy cow, let's get going here. Okay, that's pretty good, except for this connection here. So I think we'll just have to either live with a funky little sharp curve, or we'll need to play around with it a bit more. So I'm gonna go for that, I think. Yeah, that's pretty good. And we'll just try and smoothify everything a bit better. So, you know, normally I do speed throughs during interchange builds, but I haven't really done an interchange build while talking in a little while, and like a live build, I guess, of an interchange. And I felt like today's past two videos could be useful because there's a lot of funky things that we've been doing. So, you know, talking them through live is rather helpful for me, and you know, perhaps you may find this helpful as well, and that's kind of the point of this Let's Play series anyways. Okay, so we're trying to make sure that no one's really walking over here. Alright, so we have these three lanes, they go over into this way. We should probably look at the node controller here and see if we can line this up. So I want this one, let's hold shift I think, yeah. I want this one to connect up to the same length as this one, so that scooch this part over. Perfect. Then we'll go over to this node here. We'll do the same thing. Node controller. So this one might get funky. Okay, let's hold shift. I want this one to connect here. Yeah, so this whole node then needs to scooch over. Yeah, okay. So now this is a bit better of a connection through here. And then we kind of converge together. So let's look at getting these lane connectors through here. Nice. Now, the thing is, these guys, I'm totally okay with them locking themselves in because they can choose whether or not they want to go into the collector through here. You know, this goes into the road underneath this expressway, but the middle lane will go right onto the express. But this one, I want to be able to choose the lane, so they can go into any lane they want, because a car here might want to get into the collector, right? So we'll come back and we'll detail the node afterwards. But I mean, that's pretty much all we need, right? That's the trumpet interchange. And let's get the game simming now that we have that in place. And let's smooth everything out. Oh, that is not the right one. Okay, that's very much not the right one. Okay. Smooth everything out a little bit better. Alright, so did I end up doing the aligning tools for everything? I don't think so, so let's do that. So we're gonna go from here to here and just line that up. Nice, and we did that one, and then we didn't do this one, but looks like we're gonna need to add in a node at least, so that is okay. So we're just gonna move this one down, and we didn't also play with these nodes too much either. Okay, so now that we're here, let's go back to the aligning tool. Let's go from here to here. 5.1, that's pretty steep, but perhaps what we can do is take this node and raise it. Maybe we can do the same thing right over here as well. So that's going to help this one out. So let's just redo those connectors, or sorry, those slopes. 3.1, that is fantastic. And we'll take this one down to here, here to here. to slope that better, and then we'll redo this one. 3.8, that's much better. Okay, and then I don't think we did this one either, so I know we did that part. 1.7, okay, that's pretty good. Coming right through here. Then we connect up over here, and then now we should probably look at realigning the highway a bit. Because we decided that we're gonna make it a bit tighter than we previously had it, so. Okay, so now we're gonna work on this diamond interchange because we're at that point. But you know what? I always start off talking about something else before I finish the previous one. So let's just square off these nodes, make them sloped. And over here, I think we already did, but oh, probably shouldn't have squared this one, seeing as what happened with that node. All right, and then we need to make the lane connectors. Okay, and then right here. Okay, and right here. Just make sure that's okay. It is. And this one doesn't work, so we need to connect this one up ourselves. All right, so we're looking right here at this one, and we can easily just do that. It works fine. But how are cars supposed to merge over here? Well, it looks like it's going to be actually off of this node here. So let's bring up, no, it's this. Let's bring this up. We're going to delete that. We're just going to redraw this connection. So this guy's going to go there, this guy's going to go here, and then this one can go in either direction. I wouldn't, it's a bit, it's unrealistic, but if, I might just leave this one open, because they can either go off or they can go on, but I think I'll just do that anyways. Okay, so this is the only place that they can make a lane switch before they have to get off here. So this guy, I want to be able to go in any direction. But if we're coming off the highway here, I say that any car that wants to go to the airport is going to have to choose to be in this right lane first, right? So we'll have to make it this one go here, and then stay there, and then anyone going through can just stay in that lane. So it's a bit congested, but like we're confusing this soda machine, or holy cow, soda car, but they'll figure it out. Yeah, see this guy's changing lanes right now. Just stay off. Okay, and then now let's, or I guess since it's 2, it doesn't need to, that's fine, that's fine. All right, so that's pretty much all we really need to do for the lane connectors. And we finished that connection. So look at all the people already using it. That's fantastic. And these buses are using it. Perhaps we also need to look at the speeds through here. So let's just make everything an even 100. And then this should also be 100 through here. There we go. It's way too fast for real life, but you know, this isn't real life. This is a game. Oh, this isn't 100 either. Okay, so now we're 24 minutes in. We've only built the trumpet interchange. Let's build a quick little diamond. This diamond is going to go right about here. It's going to be on an angle. So this is pretty much just to get some connections through here. We might get some residential out this way. It might just be kind of an access road, really. So I say this one's going to be maybe a bit of a run-down interchange, perhaps. Perhaps this used to be a different style of road and they've upgraded the other interchanges, but they haven't upgraded this one yet. All right, so now we kind of built like a bit of a Parclo in the middle here. We just need to take these lane maths down. So this goes from 3 or 4 into 3. Nice. Then it goes 3 into 3. So we're anticipating a lot of traffic flowing off of here. Now what we could do is we could upgrade this entire exit into 2 lanes, but I don't think that's necessary. I think, if anything, we're going to upgrade this to 4 and then give this 2-lane access. But I think what we'll do is we'll just leave it. So I don't really want to take it down a lane any farther than it has to. And I'm not really expecting this to be too trafficked, so yeah, we'll just do this. So we'll say everyone stays in their lane. This guy can switch lanes, so everyone can switch lanes pretty much, should they choose. And then right here is a bit of a free-for-all, but that's okay. All right, and then right here, oh, sorry, over here we're going down a lane, I believe. No, we're not. Oh, no, right in the middle we are. Okay. So we're going from 3, splitting down 2, and then we open up into 4. And then we can choose which way we're going. So, I mean, we could probably get away with not doing this. But now we're kind of opening up 2 lanes at the same time. So, yeah, you know what? I think I'll just leave it as it was before. You know, it might not be the best thing in the world to do, but I think it'll probably be fine for now. All right, let's do that. So that lane goes off. No, let's do this one ourselves. So this guy, I want to go there, here, and this one's gonna be like a doubled lane. That's fine. And then over here, this one we can do Control S on because they all have their own dedicated lanes. Okay, and then we have this access, and then over here, perfect. Okay, so that was number 2, and we're running out of time. So I think what we'll do is we'll look at just connecting this road up right now. So we go down into a highway from here. So perhaps instead of doing this industrial road over on this side, we'll drop down to that 4-lane highway. And we'll run pretty much parallel to the road here. And then we can either swing up. Perhaps that's what we do instead, actually. We'll swing up. And then we'll connect down. So let's delete that and that. And then we'll get this clean curve. So I'll just make sure that you go at 180 degrees right over here, and then connect up right there, swing it down, and you get a nice smooth curve. And that gives us access opportunities in the future for suburban development, or if we do decide to make that highway over there, which I'm not 100% sure I really want to, we can. Okay, so let's now get this to slope properly. Let's take that slope up to about there. 2.7%, that is fantastic. And then from here down to here, let's make sure that this is sloped properly. All right, we're pretty good. All right, then we're gonna back this one up to beyond the train line. Okay, let's grab this. Let's go into tunnel mode and upgrade. And then we're just gonna back this up to there for now. All right, and then now let's grab the train. And we're gonna say, you go back to ground level, and then you are going up to elevated level. Alrighty, and let's smooth everything out. This is a rather important development project for the city, so they would do this. And then this just needs to be tweaked a little bit. There we go. Okay, so then now we just need to lower this down over here. So we have an abandoned building over this way, which I guess we'll leave for now, but the city's probably going to destroy if it's going to inhibit anything over on this side of things. Oh, actually, this needs to go on the other side. Okay, and then we're going to take this road, and we're going to make it industrial, actually. And we're going to just get pretty much a nice smooth curve. Right there, in. All right. And then we're going to move it here. And then this one's going to go right underneath the rail line, and then we're going to lower it to a desired height. I think that's probably fine. Okay, and I'll grab that. And we're going to make this road industrial all the way to that interchange. Perfect. Okay, then we're going to smooth out our connection. 3.7, not the best. 3.8. That's probably high enough. All right. And yeah, this building's probably going to need to be moved or destroyed. I think I'll move it over just for now, to keep it around. All right, that's pretty good. So let's just smooth that out really quickly. Now, okay, the city's gonna have to destroy this building. It's been abandoned for a little while. And let's go back to the smoothing aspect of it. So we'll leave this side. Could take it down to the same height as the highway, but I think I want to leave it. Okay. And then now we need to squeeze in this trumpet, which is going to be a bit of a challenge, not going to lie. Which we knew that already. But by doing this, we're going to stop this from happening, and we're going to force all the buses. So I'm pretty much going to sever this connection for the buses, and we'll leave it for pedestrians, or like people's private cars. Because if people are parking over here for long-term parking, the only way out of here is either along the bridge, which is fine, but this could also just be an extra slip lane. And then once we get some better development over here too, because we've pretty much left this airport fallow for a little while beyond the basic infrastructure, it'll look a lot nicer. So let's get this trumpet. See, if we do something like if we do a pre-built, it's going to be quite the squeezed in thing, so we might just have to build it ourselves, which, you know, I'm not extremely keen on. We could also do something like that, so that's a bit unfortunate that it wasn't going to fit right through here. Could move the rail line, but let's just get this access point. So let's grab our 4-lane road. We'll start with the industry road just for now. Let's just line it up straight with this. So I'm just going to take that as a nice simple connection, and then I want that connection to come right about here. Okay. Alrighty. And are we going to go overpass? I think we're going to have to. Yeah, this might not actually work. This might just have to be a slip lane off and then a slip lane on. I don't know if we're going to be able to have access from the other side that easily, so we can try it though. And I know we're at pretty much at the end of the episode though, so we might have some difficulties. Okay, you know what else we could do is we could actually connect it up with that interchange we just built, so that buses will be able to oh, we might need to raise this. So buses will be able to access it from this side instead. Okay, so this guy needs to be raised. Whoops. This guy needs to be raised up a touch. So let's go to about here. And then I'm going to grab these two. There we go. And then Control H. It's probably tall enough. All right, and let's get those slip lanes in. So we're going to go into the highway here. And we're going to start back a bit. And we're just going to slide underneath the bridge here and connect up like that. We might need to run parallel a bit because these are buses that are going to be coming over this way. All right. And then we need to bump this down to 3 lanes. So let's grab that. Oh wait, no, we shouldn't have. Oh darn, silly me. And then if I click this again, I should get the old markings. Nice. So we'll just have the buses. They'll have to go off over here, and they'll stay on this side. And then we'll have we can either bump this down to 3 and then push it back to 4, which is probably what a city would do. Okay, so let's bring this over. Yeah, we're gonna have to sever that connection, and we're going to bring the bus connection up kind of alongside it for a little while. All right, and let's go into freeform. And then we'll get that connection in, say right here. And then what will happen is the buses have to flow on this side, so perhaps we can get this as maybe a bit of a major interchange then instead. And we'll have the buses flowing right into here. So I guess we'll go with an industry road, and we'll get this to be straight. All right, and the buses will come off of here, and then we'll swing this one out and over. Okay, let's actually just redo this connection from there. All right, and there we go. So we're swinging out like that, and then in. And these are just going to be buses, so I'm not too worried about dedicated lanes or anything like that, because majority of them are just going to go straight anyways. So, all right, and now that we've done that, pretty much a major reason for doing that is we're going to be able to create a pretty nice slope over here. So we're going to set that to the same height, so there's not like anything crazy, and then we're going to make this slope from here to about here. 3.4%, that is pretty good. All right, and then we're going to need an access from over here, so we're going to have a slip down off of this road here. I mean, or we could have it on this side. So the buses, no, it's going to start over here. So the buses are going to come out over on this side. So I think what we'll need to do then is take this down to an industrial road, and we're just going to get this to be a perfect curve in like so, and then we'll upgrade this little part right here. So buses will start on this side, they'll come over, and then we'll get them to slip down like that. Oh, wrong thing. There we go. And I guess we'll get them to slip off right here. So we need to give them a node to get over 2 lanes. That might not be the best option here. Perhaps we force them to go over instead, and then they can get on the highway this way, and then they can go anywhere they want, using this pretty powerful interchange. Yeah, perhaps we'll do that instead, because that is a really tight. Imagine you're driving your car, and then all of a sudden bus gets on and it has to go over 2 lanes. Like, that's just not going to work, right? So, I guess we'll just use this opportunity to connect up here. It's not the best connection either, but I think this is a connection that we can work with. Okay, well, first of all, this needs to be a sloped node, and that should be fine. Yeah, and then they come over here, and I mean, this is pretty steep. It's a pretty tight connection. I'm not sure a bus would really be able to make that, but I'm thinking maybe with a bit of node controller action, with a slope. Nice. And maybe a square. I think this one can slide over a little bit, and then we'll just move this part back. Yeah, I think this is a bit better. Okay, we'll have a light here because that's probably best. And whoa, it's a bit funky over here now. I don't think there's a note. Oh, there is a note here. Okay, let's back that up. And then let's see if maybe we can use the aligning tool, which I think we're on. Nice. From here to here, just to level that out a bit. 6.7%. Now that is probably not okay, so maybe we'll think about using the other option. And that is to lower that side. And then we'll use the sloping mechanism again, 4%. It's a lot better. Let's check this out. That's probably not tall enough, so we'll just have to take these two nodes and just lower them a bit more. All right, and I'll work on the realignments off camera, but that's just pretty much so we can see it ourselves and we kind of get the gist of it. All right, so now we can sever this connection. Tomorrow's transit video or Monday's transit video. And we'll have the buses flowing out of this interchange here and then onto here, and then we can use this Parclo interchange for those buses, because let's just talk about it really quickly. So buses leaving here, all the buses right now are fed through here. They're going on that roundabout to turn around and everything like that. So if they have to instead turn here, which I mean, it's just silly that they can't just access this road. They have to go over here instead. But they'll go onto this, and then they'll swing over, and then they'll go onto this road here, Ford Street. This is more for theoretical buses. And then they'll swing out along here, they'll wait here at this light, they'll turn, they'll go this way, and then they'll either go over the bridge, or they'll go this way onto the highway, or they'll go this way, turn onto the highway. So if they go this way, they can use these roads. They can even get onto the expressway system if they want to. But say they wanted to go over here, they get into this interchange, and they can go back onto the highway this way, which is it's a bit of a long process, but I think it works. Or they can slip off and they follow this and they can go on the 401 eastbound. Did I mix these up? I think I mixed these up over here. I did. I'll rename them. Or they can go straight and then go back into the airport and then go back right back to where they were, or they'll stay in this lane and then they'll go this way. So maybe we'll leave this part too. I'll watch the bus traffic. I don't know, but this is definitely a future video fix. So Monday's traffic video, we're gonna redo this metro connection, and then we're gonna redo some of the supporting transit. So I hope you liked today's video, folks. We did lots of road connections. Holy moly. So we improved this access point. We improved this connection. We added this. We even added a cool slip lane for buses coming in from the city, which will be really useful for express buses in the future. Oh, you know what? We could probably add in a slip lane connection for cars, or buses even, coming onto this way. We can just easily slide them over at that side. Yeah, we're not going to get a connection here or on this side, because if a car was coming from this side and they wanted to get onto this road, they'll just come over here and then they'll take that connection. So yeah, it works out pretty good. Hope you liked it, folks. Let's get a cool little picture like this. It's a lot of connections, but hope you liked it, folks. Talk to you soon. Peace out.